Imagine you Bernie Sanders and you sell cocaine, and the two biggest cocaine dealers in the country, you know what I'm saying, are running shit. Now, you got the best prices, but you don't got as much product as they got. You can't reach as many places as they got. You don't have the resources they got. So you still gonna look like you flying under the radar, even if you standing right beside them. Mm-hmm. That's what Bernie Sanders is going through.
I think we're trying to make sure the coast is clear, because that time I said a syllable, everybody just starts talking at the same time.
Alright, he gotta break it down sometimes.
I barely get a syllable out.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, this is gonna be a weird ass splice, but welcome to We Ain't No Stupids. We've been already talking for 47 minutes, so we're doing a fake intro. We're gonna cut this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
Alright, so it is me, the Zen Master, to my left.
It's me, B, General Boss. I'm gonna talk to Jarvis about this King Boss Man shit. This shit getting on my nerves.
Oh, they can only be one. Y'all the Highlanders now, nigga?
Yo.
Alright, to his left.
Mr. J _Cruz 88, aka the winning penguin.
To
my left.
To his left.
To his left, producer, songwriter, stroke star, you know, the artist formerly known as Fahrenheit, but still known as Fahrenheit. It's complicated, but it's me though. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter. You ever heard of the Louisiana Purchase?
Yes.
Really think they bought that land from the Indians?
No, they didn't buy it from the Indians. They bought it from the French.
Well, yeah, you really think they bought that land?
No, they never bought that land. They just took that land. That was the downfall.
Remember, what was the one they called the?
That was the downfall of Napoleon.
It was like you got pushed out for your house.
What did they call the one when they acquired New England? The New England territory.
No, you got
the whole New England, Maine.
Yeah. Bottom line, the story that they said was they traded the land for trinkets and animal skins to the Indians.
Oh, that's what that was.
I said, how does that make sense? They taught them how to get animal skins and make trinkets. Why would they trade their land for something they already have? It's not what happened. They said,
not what happened.
Y'all take y'all animal skins, y'all goddamn trinkets, and get the fuck off this land. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
No, because even if you go back, trinkets and animal skins was more prevalent in England. So they were shipping that shit back home, making crack money. Mm-hmm. That's the truth about the fact. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, we need y'all off this shit because I got to kill these beavers and shit. Now I got to get all these cougars and shit because I got to send that shit back over there. They giving us motherfucking like reverend. You think no motherfucker? They out there.
That's what I'm saying. Just take a little bit right here and kill your ass.
We got. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
They were the first. That was the first country to ever have spies.
That's crazy.
I think John Smith just married Pocahontas.
See, and we had a discussion about that.
Pussy.
I don't think John Smith was the one that married Pocahontas. I think it was a nigga named John Adams. We were just talking about this shit.
Nobody married the little Indian girl, bro. They
they
raped her. They had kids. They took land, and they kept the bitch because she was pretty. That's really what the fuck happened, bro.
Like, hey, you can't take away this land from me because I have a kid.
You have to really read between the lines of all of the history stories, bro. You have to, because I mean, if you think they lying to you now, you have to imagine that they've been lying to you then. Remember, Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's like a lie on top of a lie.
On top of
something that's already.
Now, apply that same theory and logic to 9/11.
Man.
It was 19 dudes from Saudi Arabia that have been spoken to since the crash.
Loose change fucked me up, dude. That shit fucked me up.
I can't fuck with loose change because I was watching the first time I saw that shit. I was watching it like too much of this shit is loose because it's like there's no way to prove this shit. And then it was like, turns out a lot of stuff that I was pointing out is bullshit that everybody's like, no, it ain't bullshit. They came out with another version of like, oh yeah, all that stuff Dan was talking about, That was bullshit.
I
can't fuck with
they
it.
cleaned
And
up.
that was
Bullshit.
like the 7th
Listen.
edition and shit.
Listen,
They
the
did clean it
bullshit.
up. They cleaned it up though.
The bullshit that I didn't pay attention to, well, there's bullshit that I didn't pay attention to, and there's bullshit that I did pay attention to. For instance, those buildings coming down in slow motion, and you seeing the detonations coming out, not to mention the fact that they came straight down. It didn't lean and then slide and fall. Yeah. That motherfucker came straight down. It didn't hit anything else on its way down. It came down as if it were planned. It was 3 buildings that fell because of plane crashes in the United States history. Bruh, that shit was on fire for like less than an hour. Do you realize that the Sears Tower got hit by a plane and was on fire for like 19 hours for 23 floors? And that bitch is still standing?
Yeah, but see...
But the Twin Towers are gone completely.
See, this is where studying psychopaths and just thinking myself, this is where it comes in. Because if my goal is to bring that fucking tower down, if I'm Bin Laden, whoever the fuck they saying did the shit, if I want to bring that shit down, I'm thinking of all that stuff. I'm overkilling. I'm sending motherfuckers in there with bombs to...
But you know what would be great though? If they said, hey, we got infiltrated and they set up to completely knock this down. Nobody ever said that they infiltrated and set up to completely knock this building down. We know about the first attempt was in the bottom.
So
like,
they did the same thing.
That would have made me feel comfortable.
Bruh, they did the same thing that Donald Trump is doing.
In the goddamn tower.
But they gave you the evidence of how to, the metal melts, the beam's supposed to melt at X amount, and they pushed this in our face.
Yeah,
like how this was occurring.
Hey, remember the plane that hit the Pentagon?
Yeah, yeah.
That left a 16-foot hole,
and they had to drastically pump the details into it.
Yo,
they drastically pumped the details into it because they wanted us to see the people dying visually in our head. You know what I'm saying? It's so hot up there. It's so many fucking degrees Fahrenheit. It's enough to melt metal. The beams was probably melting. That's why people were jumping out the building. It's like, come on, like. Man. Come on, and then when you start,
they had firefighter recordings saying, we got fires out.
We're putting fires we hear out. bombs blowing, bombs blowing, and that's the shit that fuck you up. You hear bombs blowing. They ain't say structural falling. Like.
I want to hear about somebody investigating that shit. Did you hear anything about an investigation of 9/11?
Well, that's why they had them protest.
Yeah, they pulled them couple people that was hijacking them planes, and
they threw that monument up quick though, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They basically did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Donald
Trump digging out what was left under the rocks.
Yeah.
What is that saying?
Okay, all right. So for instance, 9/11, we can jump right from 9/11 to now. 9/11 buried a lot of racism because we were united as a country. Like, shit, we about to go make a parking lot and build a McDonald's.
That
was the attitude.
Muslims.
That was the
no, it did.
That was the exact attitude.
But it still brought America together.
It did.
No, I mean,
it's segregated.
It still was something.
It segregated a portion of America.
There you go.
The Muslim company. I mean, Muslim community.
Not just Muslim. Anybody that looked like they was from the Middle East.
Yeah, like me.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? It took away from black Muslims. Like they not considered terrorist threat. We don't look at them as America and say like, yo, these you gotta watch out for these niggas, these Philly looking niggas. Them motherfuckers, they down with that
blowing up shit.
That Allah nigga, that Allah Akbar shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they might flick a few switches and goddamn take down a couple blocks. But you know what I'm saying? So it did. It got pushed over to another area.
It took black versus white and made it.
Us versus them.
It made it not. Yeah, it took down a racial barrier between black and white. Right, that's all it did.
So a lot of those white folks got buried under the. They was under a rock for a little bit. Yeah, they was under a rock for a little bit. Nobody, because John McCain didn't bring them out. Nah. Mitt Romney damn sure ain't bring them out.
Yeah,
and so this is where Donald Trump. Yeah, they wouldn't commit to it.
Donald Trump said something so racist that other racists had the confidence to come out of hiding. It was somebody on a pedestal that felt like they felt. That's where all of these Donald Trump supporters
dumb
come
relatable.
from. They are the same. They say the same things about people of color in and outside of this country when nobody's listening. That is the only thing I respect about Donald Trump. He is the only person that I know on planet Earth that is going to tell you exactly how he feels regardless of consequence. And I think Donald Trump has that complex because he hadn't had his ass whooped in a very, very long time. He's an old dude, you know what I'm saying? And he's been rich, you know, pretty much all his life. So, you know, he had security, people around him, you know. He hadn't had anybody to just, you know, punch him in his fucking mouth for saying some fly shit. So, you know, I don't think he believes that it can happen to him. You know what I mean? But, man, him becoming president is going to really make that guy a target. Like, I don't even know if he is ready for what he's asking for.
If he win the election,
bro,
gonna kill
bro,
him. They was gonna kill Obama.
Wait a minute,
Everybody
wait a
gonna
minute,
kill
wait a
Obama.
minute, wait a minute. See, with Obama, it was only racist white people in this country that was mad at him being president. So, you know, them saying it, that's a small percentage of planet Earth. Bruh, it's a whole lot of people on planet Earth that don't like this dude Trump, bruh. And I'm talking about other countries, like motherfuckers that don't have to, you know, deal with his shit. Don't like this mother. They don't want him in power, bruh.
Yeah, Obama's,
you know what I'm saying?
Approval rating is only low in America.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He was a great stepping stone outside of America. People still looking like, oh shit.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like,
you talking about on the world.
Obama is way more liked outside of America.
Obama
than Donald Trump.
He's still connected to being a Muslim. He's still connected to being biracial.
Yeah.
He's also an islander. So like he connects with the middle, the islanders, the Pacific end. Like he got all the connections and the white folk.
Yeah.
He has all the connections.
He's the definition of the American dream.
Let me ask y'all this. I haven't been keeping up on my current events, but have y'all been hearing or reading about anything about Russia and China?
And
Russia ready to fuck us up for whatever reason.
Yeah, and all they need.
That's behind Hillary, right?
Huh?
Like they.
I think it's behind Hillary.
China ready to jump on anybody back that's ready to fuck us up, because the United States owe them all that money, man.
That's our nightmare.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna bullshit.
Wait a minute.
What?
Run that back.
China is America's
It's
nightmare.
white America's nightmare.
Yeah, I mean,
That's everybody's nightmare. Ain't they gonna come over here and just start killing white folks and be no, black soldiers, y'all okay?
no, I can
But this is one thing I can tell you. When they invade, they're not gonna invade Lincoln Park. They're not coming to Park Place.
Hold on, listen. First of all, Lincoln Park getting knocked the fuck down.
Okay, yeah.
But
by who?
They're not coming to Lincoln
But
Park.
by
There ain't
who?
gonna be no Lincoln Park.
Not the Chinese and not the Russians. They're not coming to Portsmouth. Portsmouth is the furthest.
They gonna hit them.
You know what?
They gonna hit them big cities.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you, they might actually come to the hoods in America and look for soldiers, bruh. They might come out here and look for help. Do you realize what they coming over here to fight? They coming over here to fight tyranny. Tyranny that we've been living under ever since we've been in this country. Yeah, we got liberty. You know the difference between liberty and freedom?
Break it down, then.
Yeah, go ahead and break it down because I don't want to give out my little bullshit.
I heard somebody say this. I can't quote who I heard say it because I don't remember. But I heard it and it's stuck in my head. It said freedom was being free to do what you want to do. Liberty was being free to do what someone says you can do. Basically, limited freedom is what liberty actually is. Black people have had liberty in this country. We have freedom to do what they say we can do by their guidelines, aka laws. Yeah. These motherfuckers rape little girls that's passed out beside trash cans and do 3 months. If that ain't freedom, I don't know what the fuck is.
Yeah, did you ever think about like how crazy it is? I was just thinking about even on a celebrity level, like how the white girl went to Chris Brown party, got kicked out, She said some fly shit. The cops went and got her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she get to say the shit.
yeah, okay. But Azalea Banks went to the white folks party, got kicked out, said some fly shit, and he ain't been arrested yet.
No, physically got put out.
Yeah, got physically put out.
Yeah.
And they just verbally kicked the white girl out.
The white girl ain't never say that like they put hands on her and they picked her up and threw her out the door.
Did Azalea Banks go to the police?
Yeah.
And they ain't do shit?
Yeah, they filed charges, so it's like a long proceeding.
No, but she can't file charges now because the hotel don't have film cameras. So she
She
dropped
can
the
still file
charges.
charges.
No, she dropped them because it's just he say she say now. And he
Well,
got
that's
witnesses.
just the
Man,
midst
they-
of going
No,
to court.
she already dropped them though.
And
She
they
already
went
dropped
and
them.
they went and got Chris Brown immediately.
Yeah,
Yo,
the
it
SWAT
sounds like
went to go get this
it
nigga.
sounds like because of the stereotype, it
Why?
is so easy to set up a black man in this country.
We know
Doesn't it?
that.
Doesn't I mean? Yeah, but
know that.
You know,
Cause like I tell everybody all the
we
time.
know it, but
we all sitting here by the hell not chinny chinchillas.
yeah.
I mean, I've been locked up 3 times just off a bitch being mad at me.
right. I can dig it. You know
Like,
what I'm
literally
saying?
with no fucking,
Yeah.
no proof.
Yeah. No
I'm not gonna
marks.
say it's
no
I ain't gonna say
anything.
it's just easy to set up black men. It's just easy to set up anybody. That's kind of like the way, like I always say, it's the illusion of control.
I got you. If
Okay.
they want to use it,
It's
as
easy to
excuse-
set up anybody. It's easier to set up a black man.
But
How can you argue that?
because
3 of us in the car at night between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. is a fucking problem.
Yeah, we going to jail. Shit, we could be innocent as fuck. Nobody
You
drunk nothing.
cannot argue this.
okay, what
Oh,
else?
matter of fact, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Come on, I'm gonna let you
but,
argue. No.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is
drink
like
the Hennessy.
if they want somebody, they gonna get the motherfucker.
Touche.
So what the setup is more. It's easier to convince the public that a black person deserves what they're getting than it is to convince the public that any other race deserves what they're getting.
Or maybe
You know
they,
what I'm saying?
or maybe
That's-
we're
that's-
the ones they want anyway.
That's a piece of it too.
You got to think about the Clinton era.
The laws was made like this to be able to take and pull and contradict and pile on top of each other. They were made like this in this country. I feel like for blacks.
Yo, I
Now,
saw
when they want to utilize them, because they're always white people that's like, yo, this is fucking wrong. Oh, well, we're just gonna throw you in the black crowd and pile these laws up on your ass too.
Yeah.
and this is like, but I
what
really
blurs
feel
the
like they
lines,
was
brother.
made.
That's what blurs the lines, brother. You know,
And
that's
they gotta
what
do
blurs
that.
the
That
line.
way you can't sit there and be like, man, the system's fucking me. And it's like, well, no, the white man did this shit. He got the same thing.
Kind of justify.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I seen a meme that said it had a picture of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and it said, "How would you like your racism? Outright or systematic?" Now you can tell which one is which, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that.
Yeah. You know.
I don't expect this country to get any better
Hillary is
within the
politics as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost you can consider it a safe zone or it's the same fucked up zone. Whichever way you want to. It's politics as
Yeah.
usual.
It's smoking
With Hillary.
mirrors. It's still smoking mirrors.
We all sit there and say, because we in the area we grew up in, we know people grow up redneck. We know that, but like, don't try to hide the shit. Round like if that's you, I can respect you because
see,
that's you.
That's where her and Trump bump,
Right.
because they're polar opposites.
Yeah, but see, my thing is,
Trump-
I'm not worried about Hillary fixing the country within the next 4, maybe 8 years, or even Trump fixing the country. I'm worried about you got them motherfuckers over there.
Like
They
yo,
got their own armies that's like, yo, this fucking Trump dude. Like, Trump a loose cannon. Hillary can pull her shit here, but
because
she
no
ain't gonna
lie,
take that
who
shit over there.
was gonna be Trump's?
Amen.
What was Hillary? Hillary went overseas. She handled all that
Secretary
stuff.
of
Secretary of State.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be Trump's fucking Secretary of State?
I don't know, man.
You
but
know,
I'm
that's
almost
the
positive
shit.
he's gonna be KKK related. Listen,
But see, that's the
this
shit
is
that
one thing
scares
I can promise you after this election. One thing I can promise you is war. You have to think
yeah.
about
We
think
see
about
that
the
say that shit
things
all the time.
that Trump may say, and you have to think about all the countries in the world
But wait a
who
minute, when
wouldn't
you say-
respect a female leader. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
No.
not going to be a reason to go to war with her.
No.
No, it's not going to
See,
be a
Trump is
reason.
gonna be like, "Oh, you looking
it's
at
not
that funny bitch?
Listen,
What up?"
it's not going to be a reason for us to go to war with them, but it might be a reason for them to want to try us.
No,
That's what I'm saying. That's,
So how many
not
people-
going to be just enough of
Wait
a
a minute.
reason.
So
for
how
them
many
to
people
us.
try England because of the Queen?
Yes. Thank you. That's
That's not going to
Hey.
be enough of a reason.
None of them because of the U.S. To answer your question.
But okay, so say in line, everybody, even with this whole Benghazi thing.
You saw the World War, Germany, Russia, England, the whole thing.
But if you say they're not going to
Then
fuck with Britain
all that
because of the
shit was
U.S.,
over.
then why would they
You know.
fuck with the U.S.?
Huh?
If they're not going to fuck with Britain because of the U.S., why would they fuck with the U.S.?
Yeah, nine times out of 10 though,
Because
everybody.
China has a whole lot of people.
The thing is, they
And
gotta
Russia
get-
has a whole lot of people.
Hold on. The thing is, they gotta get here. That's the problem.
What do you mean?
They gotta get here.
Past the North Pole is Canada. They go north. They're here.
But they gotta get here. So this is
Canada got our back? You stand on that?
No, fuck no. I ain't
Okay,
gonna stand on
then.
that. Canada neutral to every fucking
Exactly. Canada is living.
neutral as
They
shit.
are the utopia. That's the number one
Canada
place that I
giving-
plan on moving
Canada
to
giving everybody
if Trump
doubt.
is elected.
And then when
I'm letting
they
you
be
know,
like, hey y'all,
Drake,
this
I'm
my
coming
nigga
to be your
Germany.
neighbor.
Hey y'all, this
I'm
my
coming to be
nigga
your
Germany.
neighbor.
Hey, this
I'm
my
moving to-
nigga.
I'm moving
This
to
my
the
nigga
six,
America. Oh shit, y'all hitting each other, man. What up, India? Nigga.
Middle East? Yo.
Africa.
So look, about this Olympics, we think we should have it in Canada again. That's how it's gonna go, man. Canada is not gonna stop
Nah, but
Russia and China from coming past the North Pole north
that's gonna
through
well,
to the United
you know what?
States.
That's part of the issue, and that's why people was like, "Yo, what Obama doing? Why we gotta have fucking
if
passports to get through now? Why he trying to separate the border of Mexico when we really need to be protected because all these immigrants and start sending people upstate to secure the border of fucking Canada?" If that is a possible plan, that's exactly why that shit fucking happened. And yet, and still, they still got to get here. They got a lot of people. They still got to get here. China don't have the.
Bruh.
We give China a lot more credit than they deserve. Cause nigga, they don't even have an aircraft carrier that works efficiently. Like they have an aircraft carrier, but can't no planes take off.
Yeah,
on
they
this
got
bitch.
the people.
The shit just crazy. They got the people. Germany got the
Hey.
fucking shit though.
and you think you
And that's-
do you
Right.
see what you just said?
I know Germany got
Now,
it, but they got
them
to
in
create.
Russia, if them in Russia can squash what they got between them for a common goal, which is death to America. Dare I say out loud? If they can squash their little beef to do this, what's stopping them, bruh?
Why would they?
You said why would they?
Yeah,
why would Germany?
Yeah.
Why would I don't think Germany and Russia would go far enough to join forces to come over here and fuck with us like
Yeah,
that.
I don't think so either.
Hey,
Because then you got to think about it. They got to have
Hey,
enough
Because when
transportation to even get all their people plus China people over here.
yeah, and once China say, you know what, fuck them too, we going, they can march there.
China kind of already did say we with Russia on this shit.
Yeah, everybody know they with Russia.
Everybody knows.
We're not fucking with China.
Everybody
because
knows
of Russia.
Korea.
Yeah.
Korea. They'll jump in on that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
South Korea.
Yeah, you can name
North Korea.
I'm
North
sure.
Korea, North
I'm
Korea.
sure if you thought about it hard enough, you
But
can
Russia
name.
don't even like North
you
Korea
can
like
name
that.
more countries.
Yeah, but see,
that
but
would join in this attack.
It will suck for them though, because a lot of the fighting will be over there. Because soon as North Korea says something, South Korea's got to step in. We pretty much control South Korea.
Listen,
I mean,
I-
fucked up is it?
I
No,
know.
we got a
I
lot of people
understand
over
what
there.
you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I understand
It
what
will
you're
instantly.
saying. And it's
North
gonna
Korea
be-
got to solve that South Korea shit.
It'll
It's
be
like-
a
Korea
terrible
might as well be
chain
goddamn
reaction.
Okinawa. Like, we got hella people over
we got
there.
hella people.
It'll be a terrible chain reaction. All I'm saying is,
It's gonna definitely be World War.
it seems like the decision is on us.
Yeah, us niggas voting this shit. Yeah, no
Trump
shit.
or Clinton. I told everybody on Facebook, and I mean this shit. I'm writing Bernie Sanders on my ballot and putting a big fucking check mark beside it.
Why?
Because I'd rather have him
Let
than
me tell you why it ain't
either
gonna
one
work.
of those two
Let me
evils.
tell you why that ain't gonna work. Let's say you got
Go ahead. Say you got.
let's say you got this group over here that is gonna make up 46%. They're all voting Trump. Then you got this group over here that's like, I don't want Trump. I want Bernie. But shit, we don't think Bernie gonna win, so let's vote Hillary. So then you got 25% voting Hillary. And then you got another 20% voting Bernie. Like you. and then you got the other little percentage of others and shit, independents and shit like that.
Doom was the
Trump
Trump.
won't
Yeah,
win.
it's gonna do them because it's
Bernie's
the same
not
thing.
gonna win.
It's the same thing what
it
happened to
ain't-
Mitt
No way in
Romney.
hell enough people is gonna write in Bernie name. to
It's the
vote
same
Bernie.
thing that happened to Mitt Romney.
By
Mitt
you
Romney-
voting Bernie, you're taking away your vote from Hillary.
Listen,
It's not gonna be enough people.
listen. You remember what happened to Mitt Romney?
You know what?
They had that other independent
You know what?
party, but he was He was the Republicans' choice.
I'm
Because
glad.
I was thinking the same way. Because I'd
I'm
rather see
glad.
Bernie. Because Bernie's one of the realest motherfuckers that was trying to go for this shit.
Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit on
As
Bernie.
opposed to Hillary,
Yes, but
As opposed to Donald Trump.
motherfucker, we can't have Obama.
Come
for
on,
more
man.
How
years.
many yeses you gonna have before
I
you
tell you-
pick Bernie over Donald Trump
hold
or
on,
Hillary
no.
Clinton?
no,
We can't
I
have
just
Obama
no.
for more
Listen,
years.
I just want to say, Bernie been in the game for a minute. Why the fuck we just learned about this nigga?
Because we're just not paying attention.
Hey,
So
because
tell me this.
that's
So why
not
wasn't
what
he
gets-
a front runner?
because that's not what gets publicity in this country. Do you watch TV, motherfucker? Do you realize how big love and hip hop is over some real shit on TV? That's what this country is into, bro. They into the drama. They
But you
into
would
the
think
bullshit.
you would think a
that's
man
what
that got
Hillary
the-
Clinton and Donald Trump gives them.
But you would
Bernie
think.
Sanders is a safe zone.
Okay, question. But you would think a man like Bernie Sanders that has the credentials that Bernie Sanders had, he would have been stepped up to the plate because we're based a lot of his shit off of the old, like, oh, yo, he was with Martin. Yo, you know.
I'm gonna help you explain that when you finish. Go ahead.
Okay, yo, he was with Martin. Yo, he did this stuff over here for this state. But then he kind of just disappeared. Why didn't he step up then? When the credentials actually meant something.
Maybe.
I'm gonna
When
tell
it was
you
prevalent.
Maybe he didn't
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna
The
tell you
credentials
why.
was good enough for Jesse
Listen,
to
I'm
go
gonna
run for fucking president.
Listen,
Why
I'm gonna
wouldn't
break
it
it
been
down.
good enough
I'm
for
gonna break
him?
it down to you. I'm gonna break it
Jackson
down
been
to
in the
you.
media.
I'm gonna break it down to you in
Jesse
street
Jackson's a
numbers.
household name.
Jesse Jackson only household name because he was with Martin.
Watch this.
It.
Listen,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna break it down to you streetwise. All right, imagine you Bernie Sanders and you sell cocaine, and the two biggest cocaine dealers in the country, you know what I'm saying, are running shit. Now you got the best prices, but you don't got as much product as they got. You can't reach as many places as they got. You don't have the resources they got. So you still gonna look like you flying under the radar, even if you're standing right beside them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Bernie Sanders is going through. See, Bernie Sanders is saying all the right things that all that we want to hear.
Okay.
Now, how much of that shit gets said out loud
right.
and made nationwide? Not a lot of it.
High five.
Now,
I got
the
you.
bullshit, you know what I'm saying? That shit gets the forefront, you know what I'm saying? You know, they would have you forget about some shit that Trump said and bring up some shit like Bill Cosby and Quaaludes. Or
ever look at that
Cat Williams and teenagers. Or
Poor B.
I don't know, anything on World Star. They will bring up anything to fucking distract you from what they are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's classic misdirection. And they've been running this shit for a long time. Like, even going back to the 9/11 thing, they were testing how to bring silos straight down back in the late 70s, early 80s. For 9/11, before they even built the fucking towers. You know what I'm saying? This shit was a plan. All of this shit was a plan. Everything that they did to black people was a plan.
Did you know
cornering
about
all the black people in South Central LA in fucking California was a plan. They beat people for crossing lines outside of their home, their area. You know what I'm saying?
Jurisdiction.
Yeah, their jurisdiction.
Yeah.
You're out of zone.
Hey, you out.
What the fuck do you mean I was out of zone?
Jim Crow.
I was
Doesn't
born.
matter.
I was
You're
born. 5,000 feet that way, motherfucker. Less than a mile. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. But they did it. You know what I mean? And they sabotaged our one plan that we had that was working to fix it, and that was the Black Panthers. And everything after that has been in shambles.
Also, the Black Wall Street.
Yeah, Black Wall Street. They sabotaged all of that shit. Everything, every effort that we made
And
to
Harlem
correct, to even up the odds, that's why we don't have any strong black leaders in the forefront. You know what I'm saying?
We
They're
tainted those
scared.
Yeah, we tainted.
They're scared.
That's what I was telling
They're
them that.
fucking terrified.
I was telling them
because
that last one.
Martin got assassinated. You know, the list
What do you
is
mean by
long.
forefront, though?
Huh?
What do you mean by forefront?
I mean that Reverend Al Sharpton is not going to stick his neck out for any one of us.
But who chooses the leaders? Do the people choose the leaders, or the leaders just appoint themselves?
The leaders,
I don't.
the leaders pretty much appoint themselves, and the people follow because that leader is saying something so righteous that it's undeniable.
All right,
you know what I
hold
mean?
on. Let me. Can I say something real quick? The Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson for our generation is fucked.
Yeah,
because them motherfuckers, we seen the dirt.
No, it was
And that's
not
all.
only because of the dirt,
But we seen the dirt.
They were frightened by the death of Martin, Malcolm, all of their predecessors, bro. You gotta know that.
Okay, got a question.
You gotta know that has something to do
But
with
we knew
it.
Malcolm this was coming. We knew Martin this was coming. Like, real leaders know that this shit is coming.
So you think if they weren't leader, they wouldn't know that it was coming?
He's not a real leader.
No,
to me, he's not a real
not a
leader.
real leader.
If that's the case,
exactly.
what the fuck-
That's
what
why.
the fuck is Obama doing?
Listen.
That's how it should be.
That is why they are still alive. Is
Yeah.
what I'm saying, gentlemen.
Okay, the thing is, right, let's say for instance, a real leader, which in tune, none of us going to follow because what got placed to us as leaders was these Jessies and these Al Sharptons.
Right.
This is what we saw with our own eyes. We got to read about Malcolm and we got to read about Martin and we got to read about Medgar.
That's just as powerful.
And we got to read, but
when you do it.
no, when you get to touch something though, it's
Touché.
a little different.
Touché.
Than,
All right, but
Don't respect that.
back to the
Don't
leader
respect
thing.
that.
So I mean, like, okay, so what classifies somebody as a leader? Like, is it just that somebody's not a leader because they don't have enough followers? How many followers do you have to have before you become a leader? Because I can think of plenty of black leaders.
It's not so much how many followers. It's really being able to blur the lines and not segregate your followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some people who are dead set against homosexuality, but they would lose the entire LGBT crowd. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of black folks.
What I'm saying is, a leader would have to blur the lines. That means somebody who wants love, respect, equality for everyone, regardless of race, color, and creed.
But to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower first.
This is true.
Bullshit. You have to be a good follower.
You have to know how to be a good follower.
There you go.
Right, all right.
You-
yeah.
okay, see, this is where we get the lines mixed up because that's how Al Sharpton got his power. I mean, we got the name he got. That's why Jesse got the name he got. It's like, yo,
But you
the
weren't
only ones that's
born
gonna
with
really-
knowing how to be a good follower. You have to exercise that shit.
Them niggas got they name
You can't-
by rhyming when they talk.
You know what's funny?
All they
All
did
right.
was stole from hip hop. That's
I'ma
how
say
they
like
got popular. Jesse and Sharpton, nigga,
Okay.
rhyming
Yeah, you
when
do.
they talk. The same thing with who's the motherfucker that do the boxing with the nappy head? I can't. His name is
Don King.
Don King. They rhyme when they talk. That shit captivated black people. You know what I'm saying? It always has since hip hop was invented, and that's how they got their power, bro. They ain't done nothing great, man.
Oh, yeah, but-
they ain't done nothing great because they haven't changed anything about how we're being treated in this country. Colin Kaepernick has done more than they have done just by taking a knee and standing in front of the podium on TV.
Nah, I agree with him with that because Al Sharpton and Jesse seemed like they just kind of grabbed a coattail or whatever was popping.
Of course they did.
Yeah, that's all they do. They
and
jump
Jesse-
on dudes and
and
be like,
that's-
yeah,
Jesse
I
was
agree with
standing
what
right
he's
there
doing.
when Martin got shot, bro. You know what his job was? Just like everybody else that was standing on that balcony with Martin, stand around him so a sniper can't get a clear shot at him. Sound like it makes sense to y'all?
No, I mean, you know what's funny? I
would
had
argue
to,
it.
No, I had to look at it because
You-
I legitly heard it in a rap.
Hey,
Game
man.
said it on the he was doing the letter to Coretta Scott.
Yeah, I remember
Scott
that.
King, yeah, and like
Yo, shout out to the game for that real shit too.
and I was like,
What did he say? I mean,
I don't even.
he
remember
was
the
like, why?
bars.
He said pretty much in the like Jesse was there. Jesse was there. Why did Malcolm even hit the ground?
oh yeah.
Type like you know what I'm saying?
Even hit the ground.
Like hit the ground. Not necessarily like said why he took that shot, but
Yeah, you get shot.
He
Somebody
hit the
catch you.
ground.
Yeah, somebody should
You
have
got
Right.
soldiers. You
And
got
that's
soldiers. They supposed to take shots. For
and
you,
that,
man.
and I had to look at that situation, and then it fucked me up because I went there last year.
Yeah.
I went to the museum.
Yeah.
And like, it's a different ball game when you looking at something and you trying to put the shit together. But then when you seeing your mama cry because she was alive,
Yeah.
and then like your daddy tearing up, and then I got this song played in the back of my head for some reason, and it's like, fuck,
That shit is real, man. Bro, they did the same.
and then they got a whole fucking museum of fucking Ray, whoever the fuck that nigga was, on the other side.
Bro, don't you realize?
Serious?
Bro,
You see how they down
from the window that they say they
anybody
shot him in.
who speaks
it's a
up
whole
for black
fucking
people.
museum for him.
You hear me? They down talk and try to demean anybody who speaks up for people of color in this country. Anybody.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter where you're from
They gotta cut
or
them
what
at the
you
knees.
look like.
You gotta cut them at
They
the
even
knees.
they even tried to get at Quentin Tarantino for saying something.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke up.
Yeah, he spoke up. They tried to bury him for niggas.
Yeah.
They tried to
They tried to bury him.
They tried to bury him. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. But then that boy from Baltimore we talked to, I didn't realize people really drunk the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's some of us that are very
you
lost, bro.
You know, some of us like
Some of us are lost,
Well, around
bro.
here we joke on people that like, yo, you out here goddamn going cooning for the white man, you
Yeah.
know. But we be kind of mostly playing around because a lot of people do what they got to do for their
It
job.
really happens, man.
But yo, I ain't know people actually drinks the fucking.
See, and that goes back to
Yeah.
what I'm saying. The
It really
problem is why the fuck is it always our brightest arguing with their dimmest? Like, why are we even having that conversation with the motherfucker? It's like,
Well, no, see, with us, it was the whole issue because all I said, it went from Kid Cudi to Lil Wayne to the Lil Wayne interview, and I
To
was just
Black
like, what
Lives
is
Matter.
wrong with somebody saying Black Lives fucking matter?
Yeah.
Well, that shit is fucking stupid to begin with, and that's when like we throwing shit out there left
My
and
thing
right.
is-
and
my
I thought
thing
the
was-
Freddie Gray
See,
thing.
my
He was
thing
like, well,
is-
his mama was a crackhead.
If
Well,
you
hold on,
weren't
right.
if you weren't saying it for a reason, you wouldn't be saying it.
And that's what I told Joey. I was like, yo, I have to learn what Garen do. Because Garen
Yeah.
will realize
I
and then shut that shit. He will stop fucking talking. And I can't. Because he realized like, yo, I'm talking to a fucking dummy. And he'll stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
completely.
It's like, all right, are you going to have a conversation about chemistry with a 6-year-old?
Nah.
Are you really going to sit down and try to
Just
explain
like you-
I understand because I had to do that.
Just
with,
like you're
up
not
there.
gonna talk about astrophysics with a motherfucking wino.
Yeah, so-
I understand you 100%.
Right.
Yeah, so,
And so I just got to
you
learn
can't
that
understand
tact.
me. You know what I'm saying? So
trying
it's
to tell me I
like,
can't be a wino and no astrophysics.
Huh?
Trying to tell me I can't be a wino and no
But you
astrophysics.
can't
No,
have a conversation.
I'm just saying that if you're a wino and I'm trying to explain you astrophysics and you have in your mind,
Oh, then I don't
made
even know
up-
what the fuck it is.
Nah, that you have in your mind made up that you already know what it is. It is pointless for
Oh,
me
yeah.
to try to convince your
Yeah.
intoxicated
And that's what we
mind.
was doing.
You know what I'm saying?
We
That's
were-
the same thing with racism. If
Yeah.
somebody's mind is intoxicated with racism, you can't really like. It's gonna take a while to deprogram
Right,
that.
And
you
we
know what
tried
I'm
to have
saying?
a conversation in 30 minutes with this guy. And
It
that's what it
surprised,
was.
it surprised me so much because we were talking about music.
Yeah.
yeah. No, but it's like one of those things where people have little keywords or things they can say where you'll know, like, okay, you're not equipped to have this conversation.
And Black Lives Matter was that dude's keyword. And it fucking
Yeah,
he
that's
went.
literally-
He started
literally.
talking
Yo.
about George Cicero and
I wish
all
I
this
was
other
here.
shit.
I wish I was here.
No,
I would have.
no,
I
we
would
was
have. I would
raining.
have. No, listen to me. I would have counteracted everything. All of that paperwork that he said he read. All of the information that he said that he was told, and the sources that he got it from. I would have debunked all of that shit.
Yeah, but the thing
with
is,
morality,
We weren't even halfway paying
and
attention to
common
this dude,
sense.
man. We was playing
Hold
the
on,
game.
hold on,
and
hold
we
on.
I
was
know,
talking
and
about
that's
Yeah.
and that was
No,
his problem.
But hold up.
That was his problem.
I got there.
Hold up.
It's not enough people paying attention and correcting the bullshit that he's saying. Now, the real problem is him going and saying that other bullshit to somebody else and them believing it.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
That's when
Yeah,
we
but
have
he's
a
probably
problem.
had
Hold on,
plenty
hold
of
on, hold on, hold on.
conversations where he did.
Exactly my point.
Hold on,
We
but hold on,
we
stop,
need
stop.
to
So many conversations talking bullshit, and then you get the one
listen to
conversation
me.
where you talking to me and
Listen
him, and
to
we
me.
throwing that shit in the dirt. Like, yo,
Listen,
you wrong.
proverbially, we need to. I fucked that word. But I'm gonna roll with it anyway. Like, we need to catch this motherfucker and tape his eyelids shut and make him watch a video of some real shit.
Hold on, wait.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on,
we
hold on,
we
hold
quote
No,
unquote,
no, no,
we
no.
quote
We gotta
unquote
catch
need
him
to
and tape his eyelids
de-brainwash
shut
him.
and make him watch a video.
I said shut.
Yeah,
you
you
said
did.
shut.
I meant open. I meant open. Thank you for catching that, because that
Yeah.
would have been real dumb later. But listen,
I thought it was some new technology I ain't know about. Shit. That's the new PlayStation 8.
right? PlayStation 8. But listen,
Nigga,
I mean,
bull
tape
shit
his,
in the
tape
back
his
of the
eyelids
eyelids.
open. Tape his eyelids open. Correction, tape his eyelids open. You know what I'm saying? And make him watch a video with some real shit, because this motherfucker is miseducated. Like, it's
Yeah,
the
but,
miseducation of
He
fill in the blank with
he
his
was
name.
attempting to educate himself. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, but,
literally.
okay, what-
For real.
Educate
what comes-
himself. That's might be where the problem
It's
is.
like reading the Bible for yourself.
Yeah,
It can
you
be
kind of,
kind
you
of
know, it's-
Whatever you need. Apples to orange.
You can't, you know, try to gain understanding from a document that says lean not unto your own understanding. You have to go ask somebody, and that's what that's
No,
designed to do.
no. It doesn't say.
I'm
ask
talking about the
somebody.
Bible.
No, the Bible said get it from God.
Yeah,
it doesn't say
get it from
ask
God.
somebody.
Lean not unto your own understanding. I mean, but
Because don't
you know,
you get-
can
don't-
you hear God out loud? No,
Yeah,
you
what?
hear it. No, you hear it from somebody who
What?
he
No,
speaks through.
no.
Oh, he talk like when you
Like,
sit in
listen,
the room.
hold on, wait.
You sit alone
have
in your
the-
room and you stare at the wall
What
and
you
you can
say?
hear him
It
call.
doesn't matter. It
No,
doesn't matter.
you hear it from
I'm trying
a
to
pastor,
I'm trying
a
to-
preacher, you know, somebody ordained, or you know that the message is passed through.
So tell me this then, right? What about the guy that never goes to church, never hears a pastor, but yet and still core values still reign supreme in his life?
Hey.
What's telling him that?
Somebody on the street, he learns his mistakes through watching
do you-
somebody else's
Okay,
mistakes.
so
He's
have you
supposed
never
to
have you
anyway.
never had a revelation in your own mind and be like, whoa,
Yes, I have.
there you go.
And
That's
I've
all.
got
That's all.
I've
That's
got
all.
very, very good advice from some of the lowliest people on earth.
Oh yeah, man! I learned how not to live like a nigga. Though you ain't never gotta worry about that. I would listen to anybody.
Like I'm gonna tell you, some
Marcus.
of the fiends in the hood got some of the best advice on planet Earth, because they can tell you how not to fuck up like they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it takes a certain kind of person to understand
Right.
that, and it takes a certain kind of person to be able to sit on their values, to not understand
Exactly.
what we would consider
Exactly.
moral logic.
and when the creator has
That's
a
all.
message for you,
It'll be for me.
yeah, it'll be for you, but he might send it through anybody that he can put close
Or he
to
might
you.
send it straight to you.
He might send it straight to you for you to send it out.
Or you just
And
gonna
that's
hear
a lot
echo.
of a lot of shit. That's what
You hear
that's
him.
whatever.
Yeah. You. I mean, but you see it in a dream
Alright, question.
or something like that, right?
You gotta conscious.
I mean, you consciously hear.
You got a conscience.
A
You got a
voice
conscience, right?
say, "Nigga, don't do that shit. I see you."
Why God got to call me?
Yeah,
a
I mean,
nigga?
and why you
Man,
gotta-
listen.
It could be
I
my
just
own
did
voice
that.
like, yo, bro,
Okay,
you need to
look.
do that shit.
I know we've
That's
been talking
because-
about Black Lives Matter shit, and you know,
It's
we
'cause
all
Black Jesus
political
on the
and whatnot.
wall.
It's because Black Jesus on
It's
the
because
wall.
Black Jesus.
Why do we gotta keep calling him Black Jesus? Why we just can't call him Jesus?
Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Jesus
I think-
on The Walking Dead, and he ain't black.
Jesus is on the Walking Dead. Where is he at?
He be in
He's
motherfucking-
Oh, he in Alexandria.
No,
dead.
the other shit. He ain't in Alexandria. He at home. Whatever that shit called.
Oh, so okay.
He's in the middle of resurrection.
What is that shit called?
He's at day 2.5.
No, he
The
not at
the
home.
colony? Is it the colony?
Is it the colony?
Oh, the kingdom?
No, not
No.
the kingdom. The colony.
Because they did the Negan shit, and then
Hey.
they did the
We
kingdom.
drifted all the way.
Yeah,
Where they
and,
came
and that's
from.
what I said.
We
All
have
right,
drifted
okay,
all the
we're
way
looking at them
into
now.
some
All right,
fictional
let's do
shit.
this because we at 45 and so we got to do the introduction.
No, fuck the introduction. We're 45 minutes in. We just gonna.
You've been recording? I thought we were
Nigga.
just talking.
Oh no, this is the episode. This
Yeah,
is, this is
start
the
yo,
episode.
we
I was about to say,
on.
what the fuck would you have written in your notebook and all that shit? I thought we were supposed to be talking about
Nigga,
But we
obviously
was-
it
we
didn't
were
even matter.
going. We were headed that way. He had that bitch open a couple minutes ago. I don't know how long.
Yeah,
ago
no, I
they
saw him
closed.
closing.
Nah,
He put the pen on top and
I
it's
see
just
it.
like,
About 15, 20 minutes in.
He became captivated. You know.
Good shit though, man.
what was you gonna say?
Yeah, let's go
Let's
ahead and
eat
just
me
get
the
this
fuck up.
episode.
I at least just want to know what you was gonna
All
say.
right, so let's do the
Okay.
intro then. Fuck it, man.
No, we're
Nah,
not
man,
doing
let the
intro.
man.
We're gonna do the intro at the end.
There's going to be no intro.
No, come on, we got
It's
to.
got to be an intro.
Intro.
Because we definitely got a
Intro.
feature, so we got an
Intro.
We gotta do.
Don't
an
put
intro.
this in the tape.
Cause that way he can shout out what he doing and everything else. Like
I'm not doing shit.
You gotta keep
Come
that
on,
in.
man. You got. I'm trying to.
Make it up, nigga.
Shit, man. What you want, man?
I'll make it up.
You know
man.
what? All right, cool. Fuck it then.
I'll make it up. And I'll shout out to Lil Homie
And then-
Breeze Barker. You know what I'm saying? No letting up. We got your mixtape right in front of us, homie. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna check it out.
Do you touch yourself? Like,
I high five myself sometimes.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's
Yo, you know what else I do? I like my own comments on Facebook. That's like high fiving yourself.
Man.
Say
know
I'm lying.
what I'm sensing here?
What's up?
I'm sensing a lack of
Self-esteem.
yeah.
Self-esteem
Are
from
you
me?
okay?
Well, no, it's not
Hold
self.
on, wait a minute. A lack of self-esteem for me?
Well, no, not exactly.
A,
self-
nigga,
that
a
why you
person
drink?
that calls himself Stroke Star. A lack of self-esteem? Okay, I think you read that wrong.
Let's say not a lack of self-esteem.
That's more like
but
I am Stroke Star and I approve this message. That's why I would like my own comments.
Nah, but not much of a lack of self-esteem, but like a lack of you feel unappreciated or like you don't get enough, or you don't get the credit you deserve type shit. For you to keep bigging yourself up so much, like you feel like there's not enough people listening to your music, so you listen to your music yourself. There's not enough people liking your status, so you like your status yourself. There's not enough people giving you high fives, so you high fives yourself. It's kind of what it sounds like.
Nah, you know that never crossed my mind.
I mean, like it's not going to.
Like,
it's going to be subconscious.
Like, honestly, I don't even make music for other people anymore. I make music for myself. Because I realized one thing that, you know what I'm saying, people like me. So if I just do me on the music, they'll like the music because they like me. I don't make music for anybody else on planet Earth but me. Like, really.
Let's toast, man.
Yeah, toast to that.
All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
You know, that's evidence.
This has been another episode of We Ain't No Stupids, and we out.
Yeah.
We out, fam.
Deuces. Hell yeah.